Deep inside your home network, you likely have terabytes of storage drives, media folders, and perhaps an over-the-air television antenna. But right now, that physical hardware is isolated, cut off from the modern interfaces you use to stream video every day. This diagram illustrates the core of the problem. Modern television interfaces live in the cloud, and cloud servers cannot bypass your firewall to reach into your private home network. They are kept securely apart by design. This separation forces a fragmented experience. You have to switch HDMI inputs to watch local antenna television, rely on clunky legacy apps for downloaded movies, or spend days uploading private media to a remote server just to get a usable interface. Resolving this fragmentation does not require building another distant cloud server. It requires establishing a literal physical bridge directly inside your home environment. To unify your personal media and live broadcasts without sacrificing network privacy, a translation layer must operate locally. That layer is the OS.TV connector. The OS.TV connector is a lightweight application that you install and run privately on your existing personal computer, and it requires no additional proprietary hardware. Looking at this network model, you see its dual-facing architecture at work. The connector initiates a secure handshake with the OS.TV cloud interface, simultaneously scanning your local floor plan. That scan discovers approved hardware, locating compatible television tuners, network-attached storage, and connected USB drives. By sitting exactly at the intersection of the cloud and your living room, the connector acts as a translator. It receives organizational instructions from OS.TV and applies them to your hardware without exposing your local network to the open internet. Integrating an over-the-air antenna tuner, like an HD home run, directly into a digital streaming guide presents a specific engineering challenge. Live video is massive. Routing it completely through a remote cloud server would introduce severe, unwatchable latency. This schematic shows how the system avoids lag. The connector extracts only lightweight text data, the channel list, from the physical tuner. That data populates your OS.TV program guide via bands. When selected, the playback command bypasses the cloud, pushing heavy video straight to your screen. This bands routing provides a modern interface for legacy broadcast television. You get the polish of a cloud-based grid without the latency or privacy risks of processing live video on remote servers. That same localized approach applies to your stored personal media. You can point the connector at a NAS drive or a local folder containing decades of archived music. The connector acts as your private librarian. It scans your approved folders and scrapes the internet for matching metadata, pulling down high-resolution posters, detailed plot summaries, release years, and genre tags. Only that scraped text and image data is sent to OS.TV. The cloud takes those posters and descriptions and generates a rich library interface, enabling features like a continuous music party mode curated from your own files. When you browse that interface and click Play from Local Library, the actual media file streams strictly over your localized home network. You keep total ownership of your private media files. A premium, visually rich media library does not require you to upload your private video to a remote service. Bridging local media solves one problem, but streaming from the internet presents another. Many legitimate streaming services block playback requests if they detect the signal originating from a cloud data center rather than a standard home network. This outlines the residential IP relay. When a data center request hits a firewall, OSTV reroutes authorization through your home connection, bypassing the block. Simultaneously, the connector pings servers directly from your location, verifying stream playability before presenting it in the menu. You manage all of this through a central dashboard of isolated job cards. Every hardware connection and IP relay function has its own card, allowing you to monitor status and toggle specific capabilities on or off. By leveraging your legitimate network footprint, the residential IP relay turns OSTV into a location-aware platform, navigating around corporate firewalls while keeping you in control of what your network authorizes. With the connector running, the OSTV home screen becomes entirely unified. Your live over-the-air television channels sit seamlessly next to online streaming content, NAS-based movies, and local music cues. Because the application is built on that modular job card architecture, it is designed for continuous expansion. Planned capabilities include FFmpeg media transcoding to ensure your local files play on any device. Development is also underway for on-device artificial intelligence, capable of analyzing your media directly on your own hardware. Crucially, these planned expansions will operate locally. Even complex tasks like AI processing happen on your machine, ensuring your private media is never sent to a third-party server for analysis. The cloud organizes your digital experience, but the OS.TV connector brings that experience home, giving you modern streaming with absolute control of your local hardware. Download and pair the OS.TV connector today to connect your own devices and media to the OS.TV experience.